Couple times thought you were about to break down up there. I mean, this is the kind of day that a coach really enjoys.
Yep. When you got two quality kids like that you're going to miss tremendously. That's been a vital part of your program, not just on the field but off, representing the football team and representing our school and their families in a positive way. Been tremendous role models. We're going to miss them tremendously.
Yeah, I think I'll talk about each of them. Firstly, I think with Keilin is an interesting kid. I think he's a young man with like a wise soul. He's not interested in the things that other kids are interested in.
That's right. He's got blinders on, and,
right.
and I think he had a goal as a freshman, and he worked his butt off to get where he's at. He deserves all the attention that he's gotten with all the major colleges coming around trying to recruit him, and it's always good when you have choices, when you put yourself in that position,
right.
Hard work and effort.
Right. Well, I think it says something about him too. I mean, he had you had football powerhouses. You had Ohio State, Clemson,
yeah.
South Carolina, and he ends up at Duke. What do you think that says about him?
Well, he's an academic guy. He's got good grades. He cares about his grades. His parents care about his grades, and he wanted to go to an academic school. Duke recruited him well.
Yeah.
They were on him early and had a good relationship with him. And it's a football program that's that's on the rise. I think they're competitive more than they used to be. And Coach David Cup came down a couple of times, and we talked and met. And, he's got them going in the right direction. So I think it's a good fit for him.
Right. And then Jaron, I think Jaron is a great story too. He told me he didn't want to move to Leland with his family. He thought it was out in the country, but it seemed like that move really worked out for him in the long run.
It did, and I tell them that it was their loss in our game.
Yeah.
We got a good football player, but we got a better kid.
Yeah.
He's a great young man with good character and good work ethics, and very respectful. And anytime you get those kind move in, because it's not like that. You might get some that's kicked out of another school.
Right.
But he came with high character.
Right.
Person.
Yeah, and
grades as well.
And he's a good athlete too. Could you foreseen that he would have had the success he had this year though?
I knew he was going to be good because I knew he would work his tail off, and I saw. You heard the story when he hit the hole last year, so fast that he didn't even he took the handoff almost too quick, and
yeah.
he hit that hole quick.
Yeah.
A little bit of work. But I knew he had strong legs. He could squat over 350, 400. So.
Right.
I knew with the speed and the strong legs, if he could get out in the open field and outrun people and break a few tackles, he would have a good year. But we never expected, 6 200-yard games and 5 consecutive and 1,700. That was a blessing.
Yeah, I think he's another driven kid, and maybe it seemed like he kind of got overlooked in the recruiting process. So maybe that could be something that motivates him at Campbell.
I hope it pushes him in college because we sent tape off after tape to all the schools, and none of them wanted running backs. I mean, and it's hard to get a running back, in college. Most teams have 5, 6, 7 already on the depth chart.
Right.
So if you're not, a A1 guy, a lot of times they won't recruit a running back.
Right.
So he fell into that problem, and his size a little bit hurt him, but he has decent speed, and he's going to be able to play somewhere. Whether it's on defense, they might give him a chance at offense after, they see what he can do with his footwork and his speed, and so who knows what future holds for him.